it's Tally, welcome back to my channel. New hair, who dis? You've probably already seen this on like social media and my blog, but I got it done yesterday, so it's still very new for me and I absolutely love it. Anyway, moving on. Today I have a job interview and I thought I would take you through my kind of routine or what I like to do to prepare for a job interview. Since you guys have been loving my kind of unemployment content, you know, make the best of a bad situation, you might as well make some content about it. I thought some of you might find this helpful if you've got job interviews coming up, if you're a bit nervous or if you're not sure like how to prepare. So I don't really want to say what company I have an interview for in case like they see this or if it like jinxes it or something, but it is a group interview, so it's way less formal than like a panel interview. I don't have to do a presentation or anything like that. But if I was preparing for a more formal interview, I still would do all of these steps. So the first step is to plan your route to the interview with timings. Are you getting the bus? Are you getting the train? Are you going to drive there? What's the traffic going to be like? Is there going to be delays on public transport? Do you know your way there once you get there? Do you know where you can park if you're driving? Just plan your route to the most minute detail so there is no risk of you being flustered and late. I have done this before. I got to the building that the interview was in and could not find the room for ages, and I was phoning everyone up, trying to ask for the room. I was like rereading all of my emails, like trying to find the room number, and I ended up being late and I was just really flustered. Needless to say, I didn't get that job. And always make sure you arrive 15-20 minutes early so you've got time to go to the toilet, calm yourself down, spray on some deodorant, and just get yourself in the zone. 15-20 minutes is a good amount of time. I have been an hour early for an interview before, and that was just too early. I looked too keen. The night before or the morning of, if it's a later interview like mine is, I like to get my clothes and my bag ready. Just in case there is something that I'm missing or there is a wardrobe mishap, you've got time to sort it out. So this is the bag that I'm taking for my interview. It looks way more smart and profesh than like my normal handbags. And inside we've got a spare hairband in case of emergencies, umbrella, you don't want to rock up with wet hair, water bottle. Normally I'd go for like one that looks a bit more mature than this one, but for today's interview I think this will be okay. Pen, passport, you never know when you're going to need that, purse to get there, and a notebook to make any notes. This is like an old school what's in my bag, I love it. So this is what I'm wearing, nice and bright, got some jazzy trousers on and then my shiny shoes. So like I said, this is a group interview, so a bit less formal than a normal interview, which is why I've gone for like smart cash, nice bright colours and patterns because I want to show my personality. You don't want to just blend into the background, but at the same time you want to be smart. If you're not sure whether it's like a smart or a like more casual interview, always go for smart. Always iron your shirt, never wear jeans, never wear trainers. Research the company and the role. Have a proper stalk on their website, get to know their values, their aims, their mission, the names of all of the top people, like where their organization began, so that you can just chat about this in your interview. Even if they don't ask this stuff, just like weave it into conversation so they know you've done your research. And definitely reread the role description, because if you're like me, you've applied to 100 different jobs, and it's happened to me before where a company has phoned me up and been like, oh, can we have a quick chat about the job? And I'm in my head thinking, what job was this? I have no idea, but I'm just going with it. So make sure you know what job this is that you're interviewing for and all about the organization. I like to plan answers to the questions that are most likely to come up and then just learn them. Obviously, the question might be asked a little bit differently, so you have to spin it in a different way. Don't just regurgitate your answer at them, but it is handy to know what to say if you're likely to like freeze up if you get a question. I'll put some links in the description of some commonly asked interview questions so you can prepare your answers. Also, you need to know if there's going to be a task. What is that task likely to be at the interview? Can you prepare for that in any way? Is there going to be like a group activity if it's a group interview? Have a think about this. If it's a big organization that a lot of people work for, Google like interview for this organization, and some people who've interviewed for them previously might have shared what they did in the interview. Again, you can't prepare for everything, but it is nice to feel a little bit more prepared and that you won't be surprised when you get there. I like to do some positive affirmations, whether this is like on the bus on the way to the interview, the night before, the morning of while I'm getting ready. And I usually listen to these on YouTube. I listen to someone else saying the affirmations, although they are usually in a very annoying American accent.
I am perfectly qualified. position that I apply for.
And sometimes I just say these to myself as well. These just get you in the zone, they make you feel confident, they make you feel like you can do anything, and that just puts you in the right mindset for your interview. And finally, I like to give myself some recovery time afterwards. I've done this before where I've like had an interview in the morning and then I've like planned a really full day afterwards, and coming out of the interview I was just absolutely shattered and didn't want to do anything. I just had a nap in the end. It is exhausting being focused and giving that much attention and like being so prepared and giving all the answers for however long your interview is. So give yourself some time to recover afterwards. You've done really well just getting the interview and going to the interview, so there's no point worrying about it now. Just give yourself some chill time. So those are all the things that I like to do to prepare for an interview. Let me know if there's anything different that you like to do, if you've got any like tips or tricks or like a lucky charm thing that you like to do before an interview, and let me know how your job hunt is going. Mine's going okay. This is the first interview I've had since Christmas, so we're getting there slowly but surely. Thank you so much for watching, guys. As always, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my new videos, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.